All right, Sunday update video. So yesterday I dyed the carpet. I just threw it in just to kind of see what it was going to look like, and I think it's going to work. It's nice and black. So I just kept flipping it around and moving it, and because when you look in real tight, you can see the gray. But I'm like, once you put the seats in, you don't, and put floor mats in it, you don't even see the carpet. It's just kind of there. But put a house, carpet padding from Lowe's underneath, make it nice and soft. It feels fine. I mean, it's a little rougher probably than factory, but it is 30 years old. And then I dyed the back seat black. Just right now, I just tossed it in there just to get it out of my way. I still have a lot of work to do, but like the vinyl, the black on the vinyl, man, I'm impressed. So for Christmas break, I can finish putting I need to tear the dash out so I can do the heater box and the heater core and fix whatever doesn't work in the dashboard, hopefully. But I just fired it up just to make sure before I take everything apart that it still works. The car had this shaved gas cap, which I posted in the first video. And I don't know, it's kind of cool, but I like the back tail light is on a hinge right here. He had a arm, a window regulator mounted in here. You push a button, it opens up, push another button, it closes. That stuff was all ran up to the center console that I ripped out and threw away. It was after 2017 console. I want the trunk to look nice and finished when I'm done with it, nice and clean, like once I put carpet in it and everything. So I don't really want that, and I'm still not sure, because the first time I went to put gas in this damn thing, I couldn't get the gas to go in. I ended up filling it with jugs I had from when I had my Cadillac with E85, but I just used those jugs. But the kid I got the car from told me I had to hold the handle a certain way. So I was like, before I go, like, they had actually welded, the door's still there. They just welded it shut and then finished over the body. So I'm like, if I have to, I will, cut the car, or take it back out. But I kind of like the clean look. So temporarily, what I did was I put a magnet in there. So I put a little piece of metal on it, put a real strong magnet up here on the body of the car. It's not even attached. It's just sitting up there. And then when you close it, it should stay shut. I'm assuming there shouldn't be enough wind force to open it up. So I'll try that out for now. Worst case, I may end up just switching it and putting a cap inside. I mean, I guess people run fuel cells, so I don't see what the difference would be. But for now, that's where we're at. Christmas break, I'm going to do some more interior stuff. I ordered a backup camera just so I can get the wire ran. I was going to do amp and sub and all that, but I'm getting real deep in this car. So I did order all new speakers, so I'll get the speakers hooked up, and that way, and then I still have to pull the doors off, align the doors, take the doors apart, paint the doors, I got all new weather stripping and everything. The only ones that the previous owner did were these ones that run around here, but I'm redoing all the trim that goes around the car and the trim around the doors. But I got to get the doors aligned. He switched doors. The doors that were on the car were like aluminum or something. I don't know, or they were gutted for race car stuff. But the doors don't line up exactly perfect, so sticks out at the bottom, and then there's a gap here, which I'm guessing rain would get in. But I got all new weather stripping because it's cracked up and falling out, and so that'll be all stuff I can do over Christmas break, but mainly get the dash torn out and the heater box replaced with a new heater core, and then I can move over to the engine bay and replace the water pump, thermostat housing, clean up a bunch of this stuff. Like, they just spray painted things black and red, and eventually that'll be another project. But, and I do want to figure out, I haven't seen anybody yet, but they, for the different brand superchargers, they have the pipe coming out of the back of the supercharger running directly out the factory hole. But for the Paxton, they've got a 90-degree elbow, and then a piece of plastic, and then a flex hose, and then the MAF, and then a filter sitting here. I don't really like it. It looks like crap. So I'm gonna have to pull the MSD, see if I can reroute this and stick it out the fender well, and then eventually, and clean up some of this wiring that just, everything has like 10 feet and only needs 2, but there's 10 foot of it. Clean all that up, and eventually I'll probably maybe put inner fender liners back in, but I mean, until then I'll just stick the thing out the fender, I guess. I don't know. I ain't worried about it. We're not going to be driving it in the rain and stuff. But also spent all day. I had torn all the stock drum brakes off. They weren't working. They weren't doing shit. Everything was rusted. The bleeders were shot. So I bought all new stuff, but I tore everything apart and painted everything, cleaned everything up, painted it. So then when I went to put all the new stuff on, of course, I don't have a reference because I can't look at the other side because I took both sides off. So although Landon has a great video, the kid talks a mile a minute on it for LMR. So I must have rewound that video 100 times. But once I should have started on the driver's side because that's the side that he did in the video. But of course I started on the passenger side because I have more light over here. But got this side done. Took me a couple of hours. The other side took me 5 minutes. So now I know. But it's got all brand new brakes on, back brakes on it. It stops. E-brake works. And it's cleaned up a little bit. And then I just I painted the calipers real quick because they had them spray painted red. So I just painted them silver, and then I may do silver center caps, but I need to get new tires. The tires are brand new, but they're completely dry rotted because they're like 5 or 6 years old. But that's where we're at right now, moving along. I want to get it running again so I can get it down to the tint shop, get the tint done, and then I can finish putting the interior back together. But that's where we're at. Thanks for watching.